What's up, y'all? It's your boy Said. Let's talk. All right, listen, check this out. I ain't brought y'all a story in a minute, right? So I got a good story for y'all. Check this out, man. This is a story about the time I got pressed at a barbershop. That's right. This is a story about the time I got pressed. I was a teenager, a young teenager, at a barbershop in the hood. All right, check this out, man. Check this out. Here we go. So this particular story started because the barbershop I normally go to, the one I normally go to, it was packed out. I guess I got there a little bit late, and back then, you didn't make appointments and stuff like you make now, right? So it's like first come, first serve, get in where you fit in type situation, right? So I was like, man, ain't no way I'm waiting. Y'all already know how them Saturday morning shops be, right? So I said, I ain't waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm gonna just go ahead and go to another one that I know that's around the corner in the hood, right? Still in the hood, no problem, let's go. So I go in there, right? Pull up, I walk in, like I said, I'm by myself, no problem. I'm in the hood, I grew up around here, cool. I walk in, and it's 3 barber chairs, 2 barbers, 1 person cutting at the time. Okay, the other dude who was not cutting, he walked up to me and said, hey man, you don't want to be in here right now? I think you need to leave. And I'm like, huh? Now mind you, he didn't say it mean, rude, none of that, y'all, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a grown man. Y'all know how the grown man, you know what I'm saying, be at the shops, right? He was like, look, I ain't being funny or nothing like that, but you just need to leave before they get in here. And I'm like, before they get in here? Before who get in? I didn't do nothing to nobody. He said, I'm just saying. So I'm like, hey, look, man, I ain't do nothing to nobody. I'm staying. I'm going to get a cut. He was like, huh? I said, I'm going to stay and I'm going to get a cut. That's cool. He was like, if you want, but I'm just saying. I was like, all right, it is what it is. I'm staying. I'm sitting down, and the dude who was cutting already, let's call him Barber 1. The dude who was talking to me, let's call him Barber 2. Okay, cool. So Barber 1 is finishing up on the dude head who he was cutting. I'm sitting there waiting because I'm next. Dude walk in the door. He sit like a couple seats over from me, maybe two seats over from me. He sit in that 3rd seat. He looked at me, and he get up, and he walked right out the door. I should have caught that red flag, but I didn't. I did not catch it, didn't pay no attention, y'all. I don't know what I was thinking. But he comes back in a few minutes later, just a couple, you know what I'm saying, maybe 5 minutes later, maybe 10 at the most. He come back in. He got another dude with him. This dude is on the phone. Now, mind you, they can't be no older than 17, 18 maybe, you know what I'm saying, something like that. So the second dude is on the cell phone, and he talking. So that's when, excuse me, no, not yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. Still didn't pay no attention to that dude on the phone, right? I didn't pay no attention. I see him on the phone. I see both of them walk in. I see both of them sit back down pretty much where the first dude sat before. I didn't pay no attention at all to this guy on the phone other than just realizing it's a dude on the phone. Barber 1 said, hey man, you ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. He cut my hair. You know what I'm saying? Do a fantastic job. I pay him, and I go to pick up my hat so I can leave. When I look down, my hat gone. My hat is gone. All right, I know I walked in here with a hat. I know that for a fact. I still wear hats to this day. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I had my hat, and I'm like, damn. Barber like, what's wrong? What's wrong? You paid me already. I said, no, man, with my hat. I had my hat. So the barber like, oh, there it go right there. How my hat got from right next to me on this little table type thing that he had over there, your guess is good as mine, but I pretty much think I know how it got over there. All right, so I go over there to get my hat. No problem, right? I go over to get my hat, and I'm going to leave. I'm trying to walk out the door. It's like maybe 15 feet, 20 feet at the most from where my hat is to where the front door is at, right? Maybe 20 feet. I'm start walking, I'm on the left side, and I'm walking to this door. It's the dude walking down. Like I said, he may be 17, 18, something like that. I'm like 14, something like that. You know what I'm saying? 13, 14. I'm on the left side. No, excuse me. I'm sorry. I just said I'm 13, 14. I was wrong. I was like 16. Because like I said, I drove over there because I had my permit at the time. Could have even been licensed. But anyway, I drove over there. So, I'm on the left side, and I'm walking toward the front door. It's the dude who's coming down walking towards me. I switch over to the right side thinking I'm in his way. He switched over to the right side. Another red flag that I did not catch, y'all. I know y'all like, damn, said at what point are you gonna catch these red flags? Hey man, I was young, man. I didn't catch everything. Anyway, at this point, I didn't catch it because you know how two people in each other's way and both of y'all still make the same move trying to get out each other's way? That's what I'm thinking. So I go from the left side to the right side, back to the left side. And he's following me everywhere I go. And at this point, we are closing the gap. Until finally, we right in front of each other. And I realized we wasn't trying to dodge, well, I was trying to dodge him, but he wasn't trying to dodge me. He was trying to stay in front of me. So I get in front of him. First thing he say is, where you from? That's the first thing he say, where you from? Nowadays, everybody know the correct answer to that question. Back then, I didn't. So I said where I was from. Like the neighborhood or the barbershop that we were standing in, that's where I'm from. He like, no. Where are you from, nigga? I'm like, bruh, I'm from, and I said the name of the neighborhood again. That nigga just looked at me like he was just fucking disgusted and said, nigga, do you bang? Do you bang? Just like that. And I'm like, gang bang? I'm like, fuck no, I don't gang. Actually, I was like, hell no, I don't gang bang. And when I said that nigga just pushed me. That nigga shoved me so hard, y'all, that I ended up falling over, you know, the chairs that people be waiting in. I ended up falling over a couple of those. I jump up. I'm ready to fight. They're like, hey, you know, let's go. Even though he had a couple people with him, I'm like, hey, at this point, they probably gonna jump me anyway. I might as well go ahead and fight. All right, cool. So I jump up, you know what I'm saying, and I'm running, like, I ain't say running, but you know how you get up like, nigga, what? And you go ready to fight until he lifted his shirt up and started clutching. And for those of y'all who don't know what that means he started reaching and grabbing for his gun. And he clearly had a nice, like, what I know today, it was a 4.5. I know today, you know, so that's what it was. Back then, I didn't know what it was. But he had a 4.5. And he's reaching, you know what I'm saying? He's showing me the gun. So it definitely paused me in my tracks. I'm like, whoa. And I got my hands up like this. I'm like, whoa, hey, chill out, bro. You know what I'm saying? He like, nah, nigga. You finna run up, you know what I'm saying? I said, man, I told you, know, whatever. And I remember him saying, put your hands down, nigga, put your hands down. So I put my hands down like this. And he was like, nigga, I ain't playing with you. I'm gonna ask you one more time, one last time. Where you from? Just like that. So I'm like, and I was finna say something. And the barber who had just cut my hair, he was like, all right, y'all, all right, man. That's enough, y'all, that's enough. He said he on gang bang, man, leave him alone. So I was like, whew, in my head. I wasn't trying to show it though. You know what I'm saying? I was scared, I ain't gonna even lie. But the dude who had the gun, he was like, all right, nigga, go ahead, man, get on out of here, man, get on out of here. So I'm like, all right. So I go to walk, you know, because I got to walk through them. There's like 3 of them or whatever. I got to walk through them. So as I'm walking through them, heart just beating and shit. I'm still trying not to show it though. I just feel some air go across the back of my head. And at first I'm like, oh, this nigga trying to pistol with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me walk a little faster, you know what I'm saying? But I felt it at the end. Back then, like this is the fitted hat. Back then I used to wear snapbacks. So especially, you know, if you don't have a big ass head, you know what I'm saying? You still got like a little end of it that's hanging off, like maybe a couple of holes left in there. So it was kind of like that, right? He caught the piece of that right there. So in my head, first thing I thought was, oh, he's trying to pistol with me and he just missed. But then I also realized, no, he ain't trying to pistol with me. He probably would have caught me with that barrel. I think that was a punch and he just missed on his punch. You know what I'm saying? He mistimed it and I was already too far and he just missed and he just caught the back of that snapback. I just looked back at him like that and he said, hey man, get the fuck on, bro. I just walked out. Went to the car, cranked it up and just mashed out. Got up out of there real quick, man, for real. Real quick. Safe to say, yeah, I ain't never go back to that particular barbershop anymore until I was a few years older, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, whatever. But yeah, did I see that guy? Yeah, I seen him plenty times, you know what I'm saying, growing up in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I seen him plenty times after that. We actually became pretty cool. Kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't a bad dude or nothing like that, but he was just doing what, I guess, what young gangbangers do, I guess, with people who they don't know at the time. So it is what it is. But yeah, y'all, that's my story right there about the time I got pressed in the barbershop in the hood. All right, y'all. Drop me a comment on this one. I'm your boy Said. I'm out of time. Till the next time, I'm screaming, let's talk. Peace.